Happening right now, Fort Carson is one of 4 military installations named by the Pentagon this weekend that will serve as quarantine locations for people who've been traveling overseas amid heightened precautions over the spread of novel coronavirus. And the disease has claimed the lives of more than 300 people in China, according to the World Health Organization. And just this evening, the Philippines is reporting its first coronavirus death, the first outside of China. News 5's Colette Bordelon joins us now. And Colette, you've been trying to get a better handle on who exactly will be staying at these quarantine sites on the Mountain Post.
That's right, Andy. Fort Carson calls them evacuees and directed us to the CDC for more information. But the CDC says that's more of a State Department question, and we're still waiting to hear back from them.
I haven't heard anything about it.
We told Karen Luce the novel coronavirus has killed hundreds in China.
It might be something we need to watch out for.
And to try and stop the spread, people who have been traveling overseas can be quarantined at 4 different military installations across the country. One is Fort Carson.
But if you're bringing him into a larger city, I can't say that would be the best way to go.
Those from Fort Carson tell News 5 they would house up to 250 evacuees through the end of February. None of the evacuees would be in direct contact with soldiers, families, or civilians living on post.
We know that the virus is transmitted just like a common cold.
Dr. Joseph Maslach from UC Health says the common coronavirus is something people with the cold or flu might get. But this is a new strain.
So the concern is that the virus is associated with underlying pneumonia and respiratory compromise.
He wants to learn more about the novel coronavirus.
As of right now, we don't have any exact treatment for this particular virus. It's more supportive. IV fluids, quarantine.
He says wearing a mask if you're feeling sick to protect other people is a good idea.
Carry your hand sanitizer.
Right now, people who have traveled to and from China are only allowed back in the country if they're a permanent resident or relative. But there is a 2-week quarantine on returning American citizens. Just as a comparison for the 2019 to 2020 season, the CDC says around 19 million Americans have gotten the flu and about 10,000 have died from it. Once we learn more about who exactly would be staying at places like Fort Carson for the quarantine, we'll let you know. Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado. Colette Bordelon, News 5.